back to auditing the site today, right?
Yeah, nice clean site, I hope. We'll see. Wouldn't it be nice to go to a site that we had like no complaints and it's like, oh, this is just perfect?
How many sites we actually reviewed did that? There were like maybe one or two that was like, it's all right.
No, I thought they were all right. And then we would switch to mobile or hit another page like, whoa,
That's
what
true.
happened here?
That
I
is
don't
very
remember a
true.
full site that was like totally fine.
Hmm. Yeah.
Maybe we'll see.
Cheers, mix, click, and code with Boozy browsing, sipping and fixing the web one cocktail at a time.
Yep. We'll see.
So what are you
Um,
drinking today?
I am drinking. I don't know if I drank this before. Can you see it? Dragon Stout. I think I had that dragon milk
Hmm.
last time. I didn't like it. Well, it was alright, but it was coffee in it. So I wanted to see if they have a different one. I don't know if it's the same company. I think it is, but this is just a pure stout. So we have to open the cap. All right. What are you drinking?
I've got a headache today. So I'm going with a non-alcoholic beer. It's Athletic Brewing Company. They do a lot of non-alcoholics. This one's their all out,
Hmm.
extra dark. We will see. I've had it. I've had it before. So I'll save my comments, but it's good. It's not like worthy of the extra dark
Cheers.
beers. If you just want a beer flavor, semi beer flavor, in the afternoon, it's definitely something I go for. But I don't know. I do of all the dark beers, I think Guinness is non-alcoholic is the better of the
Really?
better choice. Yeah, I mean it's at least close, and it's again, it doesn't taste like Guinness.
Hmm.
I don't think, but it tastes like other stouts. This kind of yeah, it's got more of a bitterness, IPA almost ish taste. Not. Oh, and this is my closest thing to ever getting like free or sponsored beer. I will tell other people. There's a lot of Colorado brewers that could send me free beer. Just reach out. It was a buy one get one free and order online and free shipping.
Oh,
So I got 6 beers for free. It was a kind of inflated online price, typical, but yeah.
yeah, we need to figure out how to get the sponsorship.
My alcohol cost when we record a couple a week goes up. Yeah, 'cause I got to finish the rest of them. Not the rest by myself, but if I buy a 6 pack and I drink one on this, I have 5 more to drink.
I'm looking at the wine companies too, because I drink more wine
So
beer.
we have a site. We had reached out to a bunch of people. This person responded. They said they're going to do a redesign or something, right? So we
Yeah,
figured,
they're
why
in the
wait?
middle of redesign, so I thought it would be helpful if you actually do the audit of their original site to compare against the new one that they have.
Yeah, I mean, they obviously know that it needs a redesign, but we'll see why we think it needs a redesign.
All right.
Dental company.
That's what I thought,
Hmm.
but I only briefly looked at it, so we can figure it out. This looks like they're helping the dentists, not so it's like a dental company's marketing,
Of Peak Dental Services.
but I might be wrong because that's what I figured, but I haven't really figured out what they do.
Or I can't tell. I mean, it looks like either maybe they own practices.
Yeah, but transition your practice,
That's what I would guess, that they're like
marketing,
owning them or transition onto their platform. I
call
don't know.
center, revenue cycle, human resource recruiting. So yeah, I was slightly confused on this one.
I still am scanning, but I don't know fully if they're like a co-op of dental practices or
Right. So that's where I got confused. Wasn't really sure what they do. I don't know if that's a website problem or is a messaging problem.
neighborhood supported dental practices. What does that mean?
Right. So, or do they just provide
All the back office
technical
support.
background, like a marketing, payroll,
Mhm.
IT, and softwares, things like that? So A little
Interesting.
confused. But first impression of, let's just start with the homepage.
First impression. Yeah, this is old.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
Even the pictures are old.
like 12 plus years old.
Yeah. Yeah. The last thing they put was like, well, whatever. But
I mean,
it is
just
very old.
design wise.
Yeah. I mean, for the when it was 12 years ago, it would have been simple enough. So it's not bad,
Mm-hmm.
but it's obviously at this thing moving. I don't like that either. But good thing is,
They have Elementor, so they could have
is
made
there
it more current.
WordPress? Yeah, but this feels like a ginormous image. So there's not too much content in here. I don't think there's any blog portion to it.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty straightforward, simple site.
Outside of the content, I would say that nav needs some love, like just naming wise.
Ooh, that
Like
was
problems we solve, I feel maybe solutions or
oh yeah. So it's like a
continuing
two
ed,
line.
not
Yeah.
continuing education. I mean, feel like someone has to have told them that they shouldn't have 2 line of nav. I mean, it doesn't look, it's at least not broken by doing that, but it just doesn't look good to me.
Yeah, and also I'm a little
Unless they
confused
were all
about
2 line.
like, and also like there's like a little space above
Mm-hmm.
that. But also little confused on why do you need to put continuing education here if it's just that one pager?
If it's up only 1 page of, I mean, yeah, do you do anything when you're on that page? Or is
Hmm.
it just the
It's just an image.
infogram diagram?
Yeah, it's an image pretty much.
Those don't link?
I don't think so. Oh,
Yeah.
it does link. Oh, interesting. You are right, but is that all going to a different link? It is.
Okay, that needs to be rebuilt. I guessed that it should be linkable, but it
I
didn't make any sense.
didn't know it was linked because it's an image, and I think they did the image map.
Mm, it's, yeah, hopefully they're going to redesign that differently. It doesn't need to be graphic. It could be more obvious to a user to click
Yeah,
this. I
I
mean, there's
think
a lot
what's
of content on each page when you click, so it makes sense that they have to click to something, but
right. It's not obvious that it's clickable.
and it goes
Also,
1 to 8 from the bottom down, and it's not even within the. I mean, you're kind of in a small laptop, so it's not too tall, but
we'll see on the mobile experience.
that'll be interesting to see. What
See,
is on into onto? What is that graphic before that?
this is like very odd. This link is weird color. What?
Yeah, I can barely read that.
NTO? Yeah, I guess that's kind of like their thing.
Oh,
That goes to the
just
same link. Yeah. Yeah,
a
you can
new
barely
team
see that because of the
orientation.
color. Oh, these are links too.
There's a
Oh, there's
lot
a
of
lot
content.
of,
You said that there's not a lot of content.
well, it didn't look like it, but there's a
Mm,
lot linked to from like different places. A career opening, this actually opened up a new job board, which wasn't sharing, but about there are different pages, but I don't think there are blog posts or
wait,
something that can.
oh, there are, so there's sub and sub. Because why doesn't continuing education have a drop down then?
That's
That would
true.
make sense with those other links having it right.
Yes. Also, this didn't. I didn't even know until I hovered over it because there's no indication to it. So I guess it's a very Colorado and one Texas location. But also, there's location here and there's location here.
Right.
What's the difference here? So what's this location? It goes to the map and does this, but career location's different, but it goes to the same place. Also, there's career opportunities, career job opening, career areas. The duplicates everywhere.
Yeah.
Contact, there's a contact form. What is that difference between this us a practice assessment?
I was seeing if my dentist was in here. Nope.
But yeah, it's a very, very confusing navigation. I think that was one of our thing, that navigation hierarchy. And there's like duplicates everywhere. There's company news here. This really should be history, meet the team, and company news. And careers should have these other location and whatever.
Yeah.
Actually, no, location probably should be under about and not under careers. Unless they're specifically going to the job board for it, but it's not.
I have it open on mine. I'm looking at from the locations, you can click to the actual dentist office websites. You don't want to do it. It's bad.
Oh,
It makes it, it's like, I would have assumed that they're on like, that they offer some kind of marketing platform to these dentists also. Maybe
yeah.
they do and they just haven't all onboarded, but they're all different websites. Like there's a few that are similar, but it looks like they were a group
Yep.
of dentist offices, and then
I'm
kind of
very
weird.
curious how they're going to redesign this hierarchy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all right. So first emphasize speed. So speed wise, it's not bad because it's pretty straightforward, simple. I don't think the images are huge. It's just decent size. But let's look at the mobile.
Yeah, it actually gets pretty good scores on desktop. Mobile, it's a bit slow for performance. I think it's because the images are not being resized. You still have that big background image on the homepage on the phone as well, and you're only seeing like a little brush of a toothbrush.
Oh, right. I'm trying to get mobile here. All right, here. Oh, there's some error going on here. All right. You see the mobile?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go back to home. Oof. So they put the logo on top, menu. They don't really need the menu. They just should have the logo and the hamburger menu. This actually is better than desktop because it looks, there's a sub menu underneath it.
Yeah, functionally that makes a lot more sense.
Right. So now let's look at the context. This is not bad. I wanted to see that your graph thingy. Oh, okay.
I guess you really have to know what those are
Yeah.
when it only goes to one at a time.
Whoa, this is weird. You know where my mouse is? Do
Very
you see where my
small.
mouse is?
Yeah, it's like just shrunk down from the desktop. Maybe it was an image.
Yeah, it probably was. And then there's logo up there, logo down. Well, I guess there's a footer logo, but all right, going back.
Oh, scroll back up. It didn't fit on the page. Did it? Oh, okay. It did. Barely. Easier burden. Barely fits. Like that spacing is really so this isn't that bad. I don't like that much white space on the sides. One of the pages were like double that in the body that you were on for mobile. I don't know where you were.
Oh,
Mm,
oh, I think I would learn more page. This one?
this. Like
Yeah, it doesn't really
you're
line up.
wasting a lot of width.
All right, yeah. So their spacing is off. This is kind of like weirdly shaped.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of little problems, but I think the main thing here probably is just the navigation hierarchy is really weird. It's confusing.
Specifically for the desktop, I would say.
Yeah. Oh,
Ooh. Yeah. Well, that's a bit broken. These lighter colors are just really bad though, between this one and the other one that they had.
yeah.
It does
Accessibility
not work.
wise, yeah. I wish I can just put a filter on here to see, like, can you even read this thing? Can't really read this.
Yeah, scroll up to the logo because those lighter colors are not needed. You could do other, like you have a dark blue and a gray or your two known brand colors.
Right.
Maybe this other dark for the menu.
Mm-hmm.
So that other color, that light color is not needed. Like you
And
could have
there's
picked a totally
enormous
different
space.
color.
Yeah,
Like
this link
dark
color
blue,
should be this blue or like this
like the
blue.
dark. Yeah.
Yeah. It's really hard to see. All right. So mobile's not that great. It's broken in different places, but okay,
Yeah.
I would say. Navigation clarity, we talked about that. Visual design is storytelling impact. Go back to
Well, I mean, we're not their target audience, but it was hard to understand what they do,
yeah.
even trying to read through the content. Like, I feel like you could be much more clear.
Yeah, I don't know what they do. I still can't get it. I mean, great that there's a marketing call center, but what do you do? Who are you? And what's the problem that they have?
Well, they have the problems we solve.
But what is the problem? So that's just more like marketing it. Well, if they're marketing, then shouldn't they know?
True. I'm trying to be nice. I'm, I feel like, again, you're probably coming here because you know that you're wanting to work with them, or I don't know if be bought by them. I'm not really sure what that is, but they do have a lot of content around it. So maybe not, like maybe they are trying to describe what they do and we just don't understand.
So how would you fix it? So if we were to give maybe 3 to 5 actionable recommendations on it.
Well, I would say the color palette, and I'm not even a designer, the color
Mhm.
palette, the spacing,
Consistencies.
the just
These are links too. That's another thing. Like it's really hard to tell what's linked.
I feel like they could do a content audit. That's not us. We don't do these things, but they need to hire someone to do a content audit and content architecture and just really simplify the site.
Yeah, there's just too many weird things here and there, and it's little all over the place. It feels like.
And I feel like maybe I'm wrong, but they hired an SEO company that said they have to have 100,000 pages to get SEO. And then they had to link to all those pages.
But it's going all over the place. It's not really
Maybe, maybe.
driving anything. Yeah, and then it's this immediate thing is like you just clean up these navigations too, because there's duplicates all here. Are they different? Then label it differently so it's different. So career opportunities, why is it under about when there's a career tab? Problems to
Mhm.
be solved. Language might need to be a little more catering to. So what is the problem and what do you solve? This page specifically, it's hard to tell what's links. Like, is it supposed to be an educational portion of it? And yeah, so what am I signing up for? What's the
Does
difference
look like
with this?
so that page talks about selling their practice.
Right.
It
So
does
is that
look like they do acquire. Yeah, so that's I mean, I kinda thought that that's what it was, but if dentist sites can be simple, why do you have to make this one more complex, right? Like, a dentist site will have basically contact info and what they do, their services. I would most of them, the location, hours, typical business info. Like,
yeah.
why does this site have to be so much more complicated? They're just acquiring dentists.
They even have all right, so they don't really have contact us, they don't really have any information other than contact form and newsletter sign up. Hmm. All right. So yeah, and then I think another thing was that thing talked about the color contrast. It's probably not gonna pass that accessibility test, is my
Yeah, I mean,
guess.
if you change that blue to
Mhm.
the dark blue that's in their logo, it'd be a massive difference. Just
Yeah,
one simple change.
yeah, just this blue, you mean,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. That makes more sense because this blue is a little almost feels like a highlighter color,
Mhm.
which isn't something that you want to use for your all the links as well as some of the headline or some of the
Right. So that
headings.
settings, yeah.
Alright.
Well,
And
actually on that page, scroll down. 'Cause I'm on that page. So the submit, like, that's the dark blue.
yes.
Maybe well, actually, no, that's the header blue. I don't know. Feel like it needs to be darker than that, but
But it makes sense because if your button is this color, you want to make sure the links are also this color so it's consistent. Or like you can make this color, but it's just too light.
yep. I
And
agree.
also, we have a pet peeve about this weird. There's submit button here, and then submit button here is completely different looking.
Well, I have an issue with having 2 submit buttons on the same page right next to each other also, because
But
you don't
also, this
know.
is way rounded corner,
Oh,
and
yeah,
then wait, what do you see? Two submit buttons?
on the contact us page, the page you were just on. You get the newsletter submit and then the
Okay.
which is more important?
I
Definitely
don't
not
know.
sign up to newsletter, lead gen on the left.
Right. Yeah, that's a two different submit buttons on here already. So it's distracting. Yeah, I mean, I think you might have pointed that out because like if your site looks a little weird with the little micro integrations or consistency like that, it just look not luxury or not authentic. So it's not a big deal sometimes, but at the same time, all these little things is kind of like it's imprinted in your head, just and then it kind of stacks up as the image of your site, image of your brand. So that's why we're keep honing on it on this because like inconsistency make it look. I don't want to. I don't like to use the word cheap, but it adds up to make it less luxury-ish.
Yeah, I
I don't
mean,
know what a good word for it is.
I think you're right. It's what you're trying to say. Like if there's one different ways of putting it, but like look at like generic products on the shelf, right? Like they're kind of like this. They look very plain, vanilla, not quite all there, like on a you know, cereal boxes versus the brand name that's going to be in your face. That's one thing, but also it's going to look nice. Like this doesn't look nice.
Mhm.
Doesn't really look polished or dialed in as we're
Yeah,
thinking of using that term more. Like it's not. It's there's just a lot of things that are small, but they add up.
yeah. So, like little example like this, so, like, this and a little bit of weird spacing up top, when you scroll down, watch this. This was fine,
Then it
and it
pops.
goes back. It should have been like this as you scroll from the get-go.
Uh,
There's, like, a little bit of weirdness, which is just enough to sometimes bother people, sometimes don't bother people depending on what your role is or what your perspective is. But this adds up to kind of make it look like, oh, this site is just meh. And this doesn't even really reflect what's all up here. Even the ordering is different.
yeah, there's different content.
Yeah, it's confusing. And what is lead pass program and where this was never linked from anywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all over the place. All right. So let's do the scoring. Our glad scoring. Site speed.
3. It's
Okay. I mean
it's
speed is all right.
it's
It's not
average.
average. All right. So I agree. 3. Mobile responsiveness. Oof.
Definitely some broken pages.
Yeah. Or Bronco. Yes. I'm gonna say 2.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But overall it wasn't like crazy. Navigation clarity. 1 for me.
Wow. I would say. I mean, I would say 2. It's definitely not. It needs to be fixed, but it's
It's
not broken. There's no misspellings. I mean, I guess I have a different bar.
It's because, it's duplicated everywhere, and, like, I don't understand why some of these need to be as a top menu, or if this should have a sub-menu to kinda clarify all the other steps.
Right.
Problems we solve, it's a little long, but, like, what are you solving? Transition practice? Should this be the top menu versus whatever you have it here?
Mm-hmm.
So it feels very unorganized for me.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, and we're sticking with 1 or 2?
We'll go with 1. That works.
Design visual design as storytelling impact.
I don't want to give it a 1, but
It's 2 for me because there's stuff in here, but it's hard to follow. That's a
yeah,
link too. Yeah, there's like links everywhere,
I
but
think
this
there's
is hard.
sections in here that are definitely a 1. Overall, I think there's enough decent stuff to be a 2. Um, it's definitely not average, I would say. Like you don't get the sense of, all right, it's okay. It's less than okay.
Yeah, I'll settle with 2 then because
Mhm.
there's things there. All right, conversion flow since this isn't an e-commerce, not checkout, more CTA and conversion flow.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Mm.
already the contact page with the lead gen there. I think it's not a 3. And part of it you can't really read the text,
Yeah,
and you've got extra submit buttons all over the place.
yeah, and there's like 3 different place to register
It might be
and
just
contact and
different
transition.
leads.
What'd you say?
It might be just different like types of leads that they're trying to generate on those different pages, maybe.
I think so, but it's not clear. It just feels disconnected. I mean, if that's the case, I think you're right because there's contact page, transition your practice,
Mhm.
and there's the pass program, lead pass program. So there's 3 different things. As far as we know, there might be other places that are kinda hidden in different places, but it's hard to figure out. Maybe because we're not really reading this thing, but it's also very wordy and hard to follow through.
Yeah, I guess I'm just debating between 1 and 2.
Mhm. Me too. I'm gonna say 2.
Yeah, 'cause I mean, I don't wanna say 1 on this, but I'd give it a 2.
Yeah,
It's
'cause it does explain it, but it's not doing a good job on, like, distinguishing all those 3 different things. Alright,
I
so
think it comes back to my personal level of patience, and that's a pretty I mean, I'm not different than too many people as far as, like, either I get it or I don't, and if I have to read paragraphs after paragraphs of content, it's not gonna work for people.
yeah. I th I don't know, maybe you might disagree, but I feel like I'm a little more patient person in terms of all these contents because 'cause I'm trying to give a little more room for people to alright, there might be mistakes, but this is just nah.
Mhm.
So, the final score is
1.8
2.
for all those numbers that average to a real number.
No, because we didn't do 1.5 or anything because we just agreed on 2 or 1, but so, like, it turned out to be
That's
average
right,
out.
we had, like, 1.3 and 1.1 or something like that.
Right, and so
It's
it was
not
2, which is bad. Not horrible, but
Yeah.
bad.
Well, I mean, they know that they need to redesign. I
Mhm.
feel like I feel like there's a lot of things that could have happened before a redesign for the site, though, that could have just fixed things
Yeah. I'm
earlier.
very curious how the redesign will go, so we'll come back to it once they're done with the redesign because they wanted us to reach out and do the audit after they finish the redesign, but this will be an interesting checkpoint to just have this recorded before they start the redesign so they see the difference. I'm gonna stop sharing. All right. Feel like I was kind of like leading over all this time.
Well, you have to, and it was so small, the text, and it was, like, really hard to read, the colors.
Yeah.
My beer did not grow on me.
You what?
The beer, it did not grow on me. It didn't get better with age. I gave it a 1.
Oh, you're rating?
I'm gonna rate yeah, we've never done that, but if I'm gonna
Yeah, we
rate
should do this
non-alcoholic
actually.
beers, I'd
Yeah.
give it a 2 for non-alcoholic, but I'd give it a 1 for, like, if I'm just gonna have something that I wanna have taste good, I'm not gonna drink this. Like,
Is that why you drink non-alcoholic beer?
I enjoyed just having the taste of I like beer.
Oh,
Well, I don't just drink just to get the buzz or drunk. I like to drink the beer, and this
that's
isn't a
probably
tasty beer.
that's probably what the difference is. Like, I don't like the taste of beer.
Mhm.
Okay, stay corrected. I do like Guinness. I like the taste of Guinness. But other than that, for beer-wise, I haven't really found any beer that I like yet. I like wine, so that's why I drink that. But I don't like to drink a lot more because wine's much stronger than beer. So I feel like it's a losing battle for me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, especially if you drink something you like and there's an entire big bottle of it,
yeah, that's the problem.
either at dinner or something, it's very easy to drink a couple of glasses of wine or 3.
Yeah. But we should actually come up with a category for the beer too. But before
Mhm.
we do that, since you rated your beer, this actually was great. This was good. I liked it. I didn't like it as much as I like Guinness, but close to it so far. Because even stouts, like, I haven't really found anything that's, like, smooth and stouty, not too strong. This is a little, bitter than the whole other stout or for Guinness, I'm just gonna compare with that because original Jamaican, but it didn't have all this weird coffee or other taste, which I'm sure that other people like it, but I just didn't like it.
Yeah. This is supposed to have some coffee taste. Doesn't really taste. Maybe that's the bitterness. Oh, and bittersweet chocolate. Maybe that's the bitter. Something I don't like. I didn't hate it. I guess I shouldn't give it a 1 because I didn't hate it. I drank the
Well,
full.
giving a score, you gave it 1 for that one?
Give it a 1. I give it a 2, I guess. Like, I think we need a real ranking so it's not the same as like websites where 3 is okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll come up with the criteria for ranking. For me, without ranking for this one is 4. This was good. I don't know if you have tried it. You'll probably like it.
I've never seen that bottle.
Stay tuned for the next episode on Monday afternoon.